Welcome to another episode of I Know Jax. I'm Joe Talentino. I read somewhere that time speeds up when you get older. Now, when you're a kid, you can't wait till you turn 10, for example, and it always takes forever to get to your birthday. Now, when you're my age, you're just constantly asking yourself, where did all the time go? Right now, I'm making plans for 2017, and it feels strange. I can't believe we've been doing I Know Jax for 5 years already. Now, to celebrate, we're having a special dinner at Culhane's Irish Pub. There's a limited number of tickets available, so make sure to get yours now. You can find all the information, guess where? Yep, you guessed it, iknowjax.com. Hanging out in the kitchen with Chef Matt, and you're gonna make us a pretty incredible dish, right?
That's right.
What's it gonna be?
We're gonna make sirloin gaucho. It's one of our favorite menu items.
Sirloin gaucho.
That's right.
Let's get to it, bud.
All right.
The coffee rubbed and spiced sirloin has been prepared for 12 hours already. Now we're going to make the topping for it. Chef Matt starts with the peppers and onions.
Then we're gonna get our shrimp in there.
Some shrimp.
Butterfly shrimp.
Gotta be Mayport shrimp, right?
Absolutely, gotta support the community, and they got the best flavors.
Exactly, I was gonna say.
All right. Those roll around for a minute.
Time to add seasoning and white wine. I'm not hating you so far.
No. You should come for a vodka sauce.
I'm ready for that.
All right.
Maybe we should do that next.
Absolutely.
Chef Matt adds a little bit of lime juice and a pat of butter.
Sweet. Everything's better with butter.
Heck yeah, that's Holiday.
I don't. Don't, maybe.
Time for the meat.
We actually start off by grilling this, as you can see.
Oh, nice grill mark.
And we've got our house seasoning, and we actually added some coffee grounds to it. And then we put that in.
As a rub, or?
Yeah, sure. We rub that down before, then grill it with it on. And
so it seals everything in.
it gets vacuum packed, all the air is removed, and it's cooked in a submersion table for a minimum of 12 hours.
Sounds very fancy.
Absolutely. And you can set the temperature and cook it to any preferred temperature. And we do that to medium rare, so cuts like butter.
He wasn't kidding about that. The tender sirloin gets plated with some basmati rice.
Then bring over our shrimp, peppers, and onions. And just get them right on top of there. Put a little bit for our house-made chimichurri. It's got various herbs, parsley, basil, cilantro, little crushed red pepper for some zip.
Nice.
Tobacco
Gotta have that
onions.
zing, man.
Jumping. All right. Finish it off with our house-fried tobacco onions.
Nice.
And then we've got ourselves a happy little dinner.
Hanging out at the bar with Carissa, and she's gonna make me an interestingly named drink. What is it?
It's a slap and tickle.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right.
It won't be my first slap and tickle. We'll just say that. Let's tell me how
Just
you
known
make.
to have like a little slap in the face and just kind of
Little tickle in the
mingles
throat.
with a little
Gotcha.
tickle. It's really not too offensive anyway. It's it's a very balanced drink. So basically, we're just gonna kind of get this cilantro going, give it a little quick muddle.
Get the oils going in it.
Yeah. And then we've made a house-made jalapeno pineapple bach. I cut a whole pineapple and throw a couple jalapenos in there, let it marinate for at least 2 days.
Cool. That's kind of the thing you guys are known for, right? Your own infusions.
Yeah. I make a lot of different infusions with different alcohol.
Yeah.
And then I basically build a drink from there.
Cool.
So we also do fresh orange juice and grapefruit juice and lime and sour here as well. So a little bit of fresh orange juice. And again, with a little bit of my fresh lime. It has a little agave in there as well.
Nice.
And a nice pineapple juice. And that's pretty much it. We've done all the hard work with the infusion.
Right.
And then we just build the drink, put a little ice on there and give it a little shake.
Get a little frothiness going.
Yeah, the pineapple gives it a nice little foam. Just kind of get it all incorporated. Nice little garnish on top. Whatever's in there, usually I like to garnish it with it on top.
Cool.
And there is a slap and tickle for you. Yes, sir.
I'll see you guys later, man. Here at Jackson Social, they do not play around. Chef Matt set up a lot of great tastes for me. We've got a Poseidon's platter as an appetizer. We also have buffalo cauliflower. We got Poseidon's pasta that we got going on, as well as a red snapper dish, and then sirloin gaucho, which is what we made in the kitchen. And to top it all off and wash it down, we've got our slap and tickle that Carissa made us. I'll see you guys at Jackson Social. Slap and Tickle, you gotta love that name. And speaking of odd naming traditions, let's talk about craft beer for a second. There are some fun names out there, like this. Ardwolf has a beer called Barley Legal, and another one called Hop You Like a Hurricane. Green Room Brewing counters with a Suck It Matthew. And my favorite Engine 15 beer is called Nutsack. I know, right? Beer names. Now, before the break, I ended up talking about craft beer. I went to an amazing festival at Intuition Ale Works last weekend that was all craft beer related, called Barrel Aged Sour and Cider Fest. I got to taste a lot of really great beers and meet a lot of other craft beer enthusiasts. In my family, not everyone is a craft beer enthusiast. So for Thanksgiving, I'm looking forward to some wine. Last week we talked about white wines. This week, well, guess what? We're going to talk about reds. Today I'm with Chris Chislett, the wine guy, and we're going to do our second part of the two-part series on Thanksgiving wines, and this time it's red, right?
We're going red. Yeah.
Going red.
So we've got the white out of the way, we're on to the fun stuff.
Red.
Absolutely. You and your reference.
I'm just
presuming that's like an old song.
It's an old, no, that's a history thing.
Is that right?
You know, red was Russian.
Okay.
Communists rather be dead than red.
You always go off on a tangent. Like,
Tangent? Have you watched this show?
I have, actually, unfortunately, yes. Always off on a tangent.
Just saying. All right.
I don't even care anymore. Let's talk about Russia. No, I don't want to. A to Z, Pinot Noir. All right, so we've got three different
that was from
red
Oregon.
wines. It is from Oregon. Congrats on reading the back
read the
label.
bottom.
I love it. It's just
I'm an expert almost.
So I was saying in my last episode, that I went to Riverside Liquors, talked to Fletcher and Victor over there, two cool guys, kind of helped me, you know,
pick out a little
build backwards and forwards, pick out some stuff for this show for Thanksgiving. So this is kind of what they come up with. Wanted to start with a Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir is a great Thanksgiving wine, I think.
Because it goes well with cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce and
everything's got to go with cranberry sauce on Thanksgiving.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's got that red fruit. You know, this is more that real red fruit. You know, the strawberry, the raspberry, a little bit of earthy kind of quality to it. Twang. Yeah, a little more twang. Sure. I would have never said twang, but you know,
you're British.
Whatever you want. No, twang. Stop it.
You could have said something else.
No, I could have said something else, couldn't I?
Yeah.
19.99 retail.
All
That's
right,
about
good.
that. All right. And the other thing with that is Oregon Pinot Noirs tend to be super expensive, so 19.99 retail actually is a very good price for that. Like,
cool.
To me. La Murica. How's about that? I just found that today. You've never seen it before. It's just fun to say. La Murica. La Murica. If you go in and ask for it, just after the
by name, La
Murica. La Murica.
It's like Joe and Chris sent you.
La Murica, exactly. So La Murica is $12.99 retail, but this is a...
That's really cheap.
It is. I wanted something, you know, just a glug kind of everyday glugger kind of wine. So California Cabernet, just straight California, nowhere specific. I wanted something, you know, grocery store kind of price, just something, you know, with a little bit elevated quality.
Gotcha.
So La Murica.
La Murica, that's the way to go.
You know, you put it with dinner, but this is more like, you know, something afterwards. You're trying to forget about your kids, ignore your kids, and just kind of get drunk.
A couple of bottles of this, you're good.
On La Murica, yeah. And then the last one. So we kind of skipped medium body. We kind of went light, full, even fuller with I forgot even what it was. What is it?
It's an Old Vine Zinfandel.
Is it? Yeah. Very good. Metla, Old Vine Zinfandel, which means legally
that it's
a trick question.
I have no idea.
You got
it's an
nothing.
Old vine.
Old vine Zinfandel. No legal definition on old vine Zinfandel. It
just means it's an old vine.
Just a marketing term. Doesn't even mean it's an old vine.
But it's from Old Lodi for you old people that have that
There he is
Creedence
again.
Clearwater Revival.
There he
reference.
goes again
What?
with his
Stuck in Old Lodi.
younger demographics here, and you're.
Oh yeah, but it's alcohol. They'll be with it.
Okay,
We're
fair
good.
enough. All right. What did I say? I can't remember. Metler, Old Vine Zinfandel. All right, so really
Full body.
full body. Yeah, really heavy, aggressive in your face. Higher alcohol, really jammy, chocolatey. Cassis
good.
plum.
Oh, nice.
Chocolate, absolutely.
lot of
Who doesn't
everything.
like chocolate?
And everybody loves chocolate.
Who doesn't like chocolate? 19.99 on that one. So,
cool.
yeah, these are my personal
You know,
suggestions.
that's what I love about Riverside guys, though, is that's reasonably priced across the board.
Yeah, and I mean, you could have even gone a little bit more affordable, but I wanted something with a little bit of a story behind it, something that's
Good stuff.
affordable, but yeah, I
He was
mean,
trying to
$12.99 on
best
this
for me.
is
Only the best.
well, exactly. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I actually bought a bottle of this for myself as well to take home. So
Cool.
I'll be drinking La Marca tonight.
La
Marca tonight.
We'll see you guys on the next Wine Guy segment. You can find all the details and Chris's tasting notes for both white and red Thanksgiving wines on my website at iknowjacks.com. Talked a little bit about craft beer and about wine for Thanksgiving. Now I want to talk about local vodka. This time Paul and I are tasting a drink with my favorite, cucumber, my unfavorite ingredient of all. Watch this.
You're gonna get a little bit of ice. We're just gonna shake this guy up. Throw some cucumber in there. Throw your lemons in there. 1.5 ounces of Carve vodka. I went a different direction with this. I'm gonna shake it all up instead of muddle it. Because it really puts the flavor. Shake it all up. Pour with soda and Sprite. Throw a cucumber wheel on there. And you got yourself a beautiful, delicious Carve cucumber water.
Today we're hanging out at the Lemon Bar and Crystal has made us something called the Carve cucumber water. And I'm just gonna put this out here. I hate cucumbers. But I promised Crystal, because she's so cute, that I would at least try it.
And I want to see him try it.
Well, and it has Carve in it. I like Carve, so I'm thinking.
But it's this you don't like.
It's the, oh, dude. I like pickles, but not cucumbers. I know that's a weird thing.
Yeah, they're completely different,
Okay,
but it's...
Yeah. Well, while I try this, why don't you tell me a little bit about Carve
I gotta see you
and
try this
and
first.
how you guys do.
Because I love this drink.
Oh,
This is actually one of the more refreshing drinks I've had with Carve in it. During the day, it's fantastic. Not to this guy.
dude.
You really hate cucumbers, don't you?
yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm sure if you like cucumbers,
It's
it's got
fantastic.
cucumber in it for sure.
It does.
God.
Crystal's nice enough to put a lot. I had her put extra in yours.
Well,
Hey, I love it. Don't let his reaction turn you
Oh,
away
well,
from this drink. This is a fantastic drink. Order it anywhere.
you know what would be good for me?
What?
Ice and Carve.
That's called the PG, by the way.
Is it?
The Paul Gray, yeah.
The
Carve
Paul
on the
Gray?
rocks, yes.
Carve on the
That's
rocks?
what I call it.
So we're gonna have to make that a thing, guys. Go around, ask for the PG, and when they go, what, PG? Say maybe I need to make it PG-13, I don't know.
Parental guidance suggested.
Exactly. Say, it's
Sorry,
Carve
dude.
over ice.
Yeah, Carve over ice.
I think we need to make that a thing.
I think so,
Hashtag Carve over ice.
Hashtag PG.
PG. Okay, craft beer, wine, vodka. Let's talk about Scotch for a second. We're going to be tasting Scotch at our 5th year anniversary dinner at Culhane, and the menu has been selected especially to reflect that. I think this is going to be an amazing and fun event and really, really interesting. You can get the details and find the link for the tickets at iknowjacks.com.
started with Eco Relics, kind of a midlife crisis, I think, for both of us. It was a combination of his love of woodworking and architecture and my green sensibility, let's say. And we've done a lot of custom jobs for restaurants, local restaurants, and to walk in and see them, you know, as an owner, it's just really heartwarming. The reason why we started this business was to keep stuff out of landfills. So the first time, you just have to take it all in. You got to realize what we're doing here and kind of appreciate the fact that we are trying to do a service to the community. And, you know, we are trying to be a green business that makes money.
Does that exist?
I don't know. We're trying. We're really trying.
Sometimes life interrupts everything. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You're humming along and everything is going fine, and then BAM! You get sideswiped by life itself, and nothing, I mean, nothing is moving like it should. Well, that's pretty much what happened to me this whole month. I'm just behind everywhere. I don't know how to explain it. Now, somehow this seems to be my normal for every holiday season, because if you've been watching me for any length of time, you'll know that I pretty much say the same thing every year. I don't know, what the heck. It's Thanksgiving next week, right? I don't ever see it coming. Guess what? Tuesday after Thanksgiving is when I'm gonna be doing our 5th anniversary dinner and Scotch tasting, so I hope you'll be joining me at Culhane's. That's it for this week's show. I'll be back next week with another episode, but until then, I'll see you on the internet. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Now, if this is your first time watching an iknowjax.com video, I would love to have you subscribe so that I can continue to help you find fun things to do in the Jacksonville area. Every weekday, I do a daily video update to remind you of the things that are happening this week. Plus, we do features on great restaurants in the River City and a weekly video calendar of events to help you plan for awesome experiences. And last but not least, every week we create a new full-length episode on all the best places to eat local, drink local, and be local. So subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.